I'm Ryan Johnston. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Biotic Ferments. I grew up in West Sonoma County, so really grateful to be here in this community, speaking about building it here. I run the company with my brother Adam. We're based up in Petaluma, and we're a probiotic beverage producer. Our products are based on advances in fermentation science and also age-old nourishing wisdom, and we exist to support microbiome health. Just want to invite everyone to take your hand and put it on your abdomen right below your belly button. And just say hi to the 37 trillion microbes that reside within you that are often underappreciated for the role they play in our health. Right? This is an onboard pharmacy, basically, that based on what goes in the top, is producing 30% of the molecules that are floating around in your blood at any given time and underpinning the health of all these major systems in your body. In essence, if this system's not healthy, you're not healthy. And sadly, 60% of Americans are dealing with GI issues at least once per week, and 25% of Americans say they're held back from achieving what they want to on a daily basis because of microbiome imbalances. I'm going to talk about how food has an outsized role to play, and specifically ferments, in addressing this issue. Some really inspiring research coming out of Stanford. Folks eating a standard American diet were asked to just incorporate fermented foods for a 10-week period. And in that period, they saw a marked reduction in 20 inflammatory biomarkers and an absolute bloom in gut microbiome diversity. And again, this is folks who are eating a standard American diet, just incorporating fermented foods, saw these incredible benefits, and this is far bigger benefits that have ever been observed from probiotic supplements. And we're now seeing leading health influencers getting on board with this, talking about the benefits of fermented foods. So the product we make is called kvass. Kvass is a traditional fermented beverage from Eastern Europe, and we've reimagined it using local, fresh, organic ingredients. You can sort of think of this as kombucha 2.0 in some ways. And it overcomes the two biggest drawbacks to kombucha: the high levels of sugar and that strong vinegar taste that many people find off-putting. Instead of using cane sugar and tea as the base, we're actually using sliced organic carrots or beets. And in the case of ones with the carrots, we're then flavoring those with cold-pressed juices. So building on the benefits of gut health, kombucha is a $1.5 billion market in the US, and it has a dedicated cooler in basically every grocery store in America. But the industry's kind of gotten stagnant. It's ripe for innovation, both to re-engage the core kombucha customer with less sugar, which everybody's looking for, but also invite a bunch more people into this category that kombucha has not serviced. We own our manufacturing up in Petaluma, and we've redesigned the fermentation process from top to bottom. So we can produce higher quality products at a fraction of the cost with a production system that's built to scale. So today our batches are 200 times the 5-gallon glass jar batches that leading kombucha brewers still use, crazy expensive, and we can turn them in 1/10 the time. And we've also overcome the big drawbacks of exploding bottles from recarbonation and also alcohol production. And we have 30x forward-looking capacity built and ready to come online. Human health is inextricably linked to environmental health and the health of our communities. So as Equator Coffee, these tenets are integrated into the DNA of our company. And I'm really excited to share that we're best in class and that 85% of our ingredients by weight are grown in the state of California. We have a heavy focus on both upcycling and regenerative sourcing, which we're excited to continue to grow. After passing through our fermentery, 100% of the byproducts go back to local farms in Sonoma County. They're then recycled as animal feed and then ultimately returned back to California soils where they're sequestering carbon. We are supported by an amazing group of industry veteran advisors, and we have national ambitions, continuing to grow on the long tail trends of metabolic health, microbiome health, and regenerative sourcing. Today, we're in about 500 locations, retail locations up and down the West Coast, including these great retailers here in the North Bay. So, please check them out and many other local retailers as well. And if you advise in this space, if you invest in this space, or if you're just genuinely interested, 5 minutes is a really short time. I'd love to geek out with you. So please come by later on. I'll fill your glass with some kvass, and it'd be great to connect. Thank you all.